Hi, I'm Deborah Peyron. I'm the author of the Miraculous Intervention series, and I would like to read you a story from Book 2, Modern Day Priests, Prophets, Pastors, and Everyday Visionaries. And this is called A Florida Cracker. Shortly after Larry was born again in the Holy Spirit, he started praying for a wife. He wanted a wife with the same heart for Jesus that he had. At 24 years old, he started praying and praying. Larry prayed for a year and a half. He even enlisted help. A sweet elderly lady at his church made it her mission to pray and listen for God's help with this matter too. I should note here that Larry has always lived in southern Indiana. Almost a year and a half later, a very nice young lady from Florida had just started praying for God to send her a husband. Well, unknown to both of them, they each had mutual friends who knew them both. God spoke to these friends, "Put these two together." Larry wrote Marilyn a 5-page letter, only knowing her name and that she was a Christian. He poured his heart out. When Marilyn received his letter, after only a few days of asking God for a husband, she had to pause to reply to this letter. This was important. She knew this would mean the difference in the rest of her life. It took Marilyn 3 weeks to put together everything she wanted to tell him, too. When Larry received the letter, he knew it was from his future wife. As soon as his eyes could finish reading the words on the page, he called her, and they talked for over 2 hours. Yes, indeed, this surely had to be a God intervention. They wrote back and forth, sent tapes, and went to meet each other's families. Within 7 short months, they trusted God and each other and wed May 15, 1982. They trusted God then to put them together, and they trust God now. But this is just the beginning of their journey together.